Hello, I'm Foulplay Gaming and welcome to another Achroma card game video. This video is part 3 of our look into the brand new realm Warriors of Wishwell in the card game Achroma. In the last few videos, we've had a look at some games for the first time using some of the starter decks from this realm. And this video, we're having a look at the last 2 decks, which is going to be the trader deck Norso Totem versus the Samir Troll deck Solveig, if I'm saying that correctly. If you want to see the previous videos, click on the link up there to see the other games and the reveal video first. And if you enjoy watching this and want to get your hands on some cards, either Warrior of Wishwell or any other realm or product from Achroma, then I'm now proud to announce that I am affiliated with them. So there is a link down in the description, which if you click on that link, when you get to the cart, you'll have a 10% discount on any products you buy. So if you want to get Achroma today, there's the place to do it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the videos. That really helps me with the algorithm. Let's see how this game goes. Okay, so let's start by drawing 5 cards. I'm looking forward to this trader deck. I enjoyed the playstyle that you had last time.
It was fun. It was really interesting, actually. I enjoyed it.
All right, so I'll go first then. So 2-player game, I can't draw or trade. Oh, this will be interesting, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna, can I play? Yeah, I'm actually really, wait, this will work, won't it? I'm really quite pleased with how this is going to go. So I'm going to start my turn by playing Fishing Dock for 3. So Fishing Dock, we've seen in yesterday's game. So this is a location, which means once per turn, I can look at the top 2 cards of my palette, I trade one of them, and I put the other one at the bottom of my palette. Now you have to do that. So you know what? I may as well do that now. There's no reason not to. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. I am going to trade Wishwell Market Stall for 3. It is one of my rares, so I'll be honest, it's a shame that I get to have to trade it. And I'm going to put this card, which I'm not going to show you, to the bottom. There's a good reason why I put, because you got to think, right? Being the fact that that's now going to the bottom of my canvas. Palette, sorry. You got to think that if I now get to the end of the game, what's the benefit of me picking up this card as my last card? Because presumably if I'm on my last card, you're not far off and you're not going to be drawing very much. So that's why I thought, yeah, I'll trade that. So I will also play for 3 unfair trade. So each other player must trade and I gain the shards instead. So choose one of your cards to trade, please. I'm presumably going to choose the lowest value one, but yeah, still means you got to get rid of a card.
I'll trade Brisgavi Negotiation. Okay,
so I gain 2 shards. I'm then going to go to my resolve, which is nothing. I'm going to, in my draw trade step at the end, I'm going to trade embargo for 5. Now, it is a cool card. Other players cannot draw or cards or trade until your next turn. But I've got a nice little thing here. So I'm going to trade that for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to lie, I did not read my cards properly, but it's fine. This still works. So I'm then going to play for 1. I'm going to play an action, Aureum Twine, which allows me to dig for a card with a shard value of 4 or less and immediately trade it. Not going to lie, I forgot I said 4 or less. I was going to maybe trade my trade embargo. But what I'll do is I'll pick up my unfair trade and trade that again. So I will gain 3 shards directly back. So I'm actually ending my turn. I'm ending my turn with only 1 card in hand, but 16 shards. So yeah, that is end of my turn.
I'm going to draw. All right, I don't have any characters out, so there will be no attacks. Okay, well, I'm going to deploy Brisgavi Hunter for 3. 1, 2, 3. He is a common character, and he can rage, which is nice.
Yep, which means he can attack twice.
Exactly. Going to deploy a location as well. Brisgavi Samir Totem. That will cost me 3, and that is a common location.
So that one gives Rhea 1 steal based on each troll on a canvas. So that gives her 1 steal from that.
Yep. I will just go into my resolve now. So I get to -1 from you.
And steal 1.
And I get to steal 1.
Cool.
I'm going to draw. And that will end my turn.
All right, so I'm going to start my turn by drawing. I'm then going to do my Fishing Dock. So once per turn, look at the top 2 cards, trade 1, and put the other one to the bottom of your palette. So I'm going to trade Velvet Worm for 2. And this one I'm going to put to the bottom of my canvas. In my deployment phase, I'm not going to deploy anything. I'm just going to go straight to my end step and draw. And that will be the end of my turn.
I'm going to start by trading. I'm going to trade the Brisgavi Fishing Spear, which is it is an uncommon object of power, and it just means that the character it's attached to gets rage. So I'm trading that for 2. I'm going to deploy Brisgavi Hunter. So I have another one of those. He also has rage. He costs me 3. And then I'm going to move into my resolve. So I will -2 from you, and I will also steal 2 from you as well. I am going to end my turn by drawing.
So I will start my turn by drawing. I'll be honest, I've not really got much. I'm getting quite unlucky with my hands in the last few games. Like, I'm just getting lots of cards that are like good individually, but not good for what I've got now. Yeah, can't do that. Literally no point in doing that. No point in doing that now either. So, yeah, I'm just going to do my fishing dock. So, 2 cards. Interesting. I'm going to trade Giant Centipede, which gives me 4. And the other card that I picked up is going to the bottom of my palette. And then I will draw during the end of my turn. And that will be the end of my turn.
I'm going to draw. Okay. I'm going to go into my deploy, and I'm going to deploy another Brisgavi Sama Totem.
Very strong, yeah.
And that will cost me 3. Okay.
Damn, that's strong.
I'm going to just go to my resolve now, so I will -2 from you. 1, 2. And I get to steal 4 from you because I have 2.
Yep, that's right.
It's weird that I've got like the exact same cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very nice.
Okay, and I am going to draw, and that will end my turn.
All right, so I will start my turn by drawing. Okay, so I'm going to play Trader's Lifeline for 2. So this is an action, which is until my next turn, whenever I trade, I get to draw a card. You may trade when you deploy this card, so I can straight away trade now. I'm going to trade Icy Waters for 2, and that will allow me to draw a card. I'm just going to keep that there because it will keep going to the end of the turn. I'm also then going to spend 1 to play Le Kringi Trader. I'll be honest, you're going to kill him in your next turn, but what he allows me to do is he allows me to trade. So I will then trade Cave Salamander for 2. And it means I can draw a card. Again, I'm doing this because I'm desperately just trying to find some cards at work.
Yeah.
So I've played 2 cards this turn, so I can play 1 more card if I want to. I'm going to play for 6. Very luckily, this card has worked quite well for me. I have been able to find my my legendary Norso Totem. So let's see if I can get this to focus. So whenever a card is erased from my canvas, I can trade it instead. It's also block 3. What's quite nice about Norso Totem is I saw in the Discord, they answered about this, is that it says whenever a card is erased, your canvas, trade it instead. So if you were able to erase Norso Totem, it includes him itself. So effectively,
you get 6.
Yeah, it's a free card basically. You know, if you leave it there, then I'm going to get loads of value out of it. If you erase it, I get the shards back. So it's quite a nice, very nice legendary. But the only difference is it doesn't give me anything in the resolve until we start erasing things.
Yeah.
I can't obviously play any more cards. I'm going to end my turn by trading, just because I've still got that up, and I'm aware that you still have lots of steel and minus at the moment. So I'm going to trade a Velvet Worm for 2, and it does mean thanks to that I can draw another card, and that will then be the end of my turn.
I'm going to trade Sama Smash, the action.
Interesting.
A rare action where I would erase all cards on other canvases with a shard value of 4 or less.
I guess that's not really very useful now that I've got Norso Totem out, because otherwise you'd just be giving me all those shards back.
Exactly. So that gives me 5 shards.
Fair enough. It's a good way of you getting more shards.
Okay. I'm not going to attack. No point.
Cool.
You're not getting anything from the Kringy Trader right now.
Yeah, you just give me 1 shard back by doing it. Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm going to deploy my legendary Solveig.
Yep.
For 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you have 3 or more trolls on your canvas, Solveig cannot be erased. Solveig is a troll.
Yep.
Therefore, he counts towards this. I have 3 trolls on my canvas, so he cannot be erased. Also, during your resolve step, I steal 2 and I draw a card. Okay, I'm going to do my resolve step now. So I'll go with the top. Let's
work out how much you have, and then we'll work out against the block. So, so you have 2. You have 2 minus.
Yep.
And you have technically 6 steel, 2 from Solveig.
Yep.
And then 2 from each of 3 from each of those. So you have 8 steel and 2 minus. I'll block 3 of the steel, so you've got 5 steel and 2 minus. So you're actually going to win.
Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, you will. Yeah, you win.
Oh. Wait, so okay, I've got
2 minus, and of the 8 steel, 3 of them are blocked. So you got 5.
Wow. Okay.
And I'll be honest though, it wouldn't have really made too much of a difference. So I'll be honest, I've been holding on to Falling Stalactite for quite a while, because it's the one where you can raise a character of shard value 4 or more. Obviously, I've been holding on to it because I can't be using it, but the reason I didn't trade it because I was thinking, well, just in case you get a bigger troll out or your legendary, but completely forgetting that your legendary is then, I couldn't erase him.
Can't be erased, yeah.
So I'll be honest, on my next turn, there wouldn't have been much I would have been able to do to gain more shards. I just picked up Trader's Pass, which would have, helped me get more trading, but yeah, not really much. Yeah. Glass Eel is a nice little card that prevents more attacking, but again, that's not really much right now. And let's see, what would my next card have been? Canute, which would have been a couple more block, but yeah. So even if you just didn't have enough to steal or much this time, you wouldn't have done.
I hadn't been counting, so I didn't really know how much. But my next thing would have been, I would have resolved all of that, and if you were still alive, I would have then done action Brisgavi negotiation, and I would have done that just before. But swap a location on your canvas with a location on another canvas. I would have taken Norso Totem, given you Samir Totem, which would have done nothing for you.
And then you could have started raising cards, and you also already got rid of the block too. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, and. No, I wouldn't have been able to do the Brisgavi Falls.
Fair play. Yeah. Well, very good game. Now, obviously, we can't stress that was such a good start from you, being able to get down 2 locations that steal based on how many trolls.
I got very lucky with that.
Hey, that's the way of the game. But very, very good game.
Oh, my next one would have been Brynhild.
If you enjoyed watching this, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. So this was the 3rd and final game of Warriors of Wishwell. So if you didn't catch the other games, make sure to check down in the description to see those. Now that we've played 1 game of each of Warriors of Wishwell, I will be having a look to maybe doing some deck building of this realm, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see some of the other decks that we can maybe create with this realm. But thank you very much for watching. If you want to get your hands on Warriors of Wishwell, make sure to check down in the description for the link. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Foulplay Gaming. This has been Carrying Away with None. Stay wholesome.